Hello everybody and welcome back to Kat's Corner. I am Kat and this is my corner of YouTube. Today I am going to be fulfilling a request that I've gotten a lot on Facebook, and that is I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my face makeup. I am not going to be showing you what I do on my eyes. It'll be simple, it'll be blah, but I will be focusing heavily on what I do to my face. So, without further ado, let's get ready. Every day I wear makeup. I start out with a primer. This is the Almay 5-in-1 primer. I really like it. It has lavender and green in it to reduce redness and to help just like soothe the skin and get it ready for makeup. So that's really nice. I put this on because it helps my skin to be tacky, hold the foundation, and on days like these where it's been unbelievably hot, it really helps my makeup stay in the places that I want it and prevents it from going to places that I don't want it. So that's always really nice, though you never have to use primer. The next step in my face routine would be foundation, and I'm going to be using the Lancome Tient Idole Ultra Wear Foundation in 110 Ivory C. Alright, so I'm going to start out with this, and I am taking it on a Real Techniques brush from Sam & Cat, and it is the Expert Face Brush. So I'm just going to take it and pump it on here, and then I'm going to go in. Dabbing motions so that the foundation doesn't look streaky and it looks more natural if seen up close. I'm also dragging it down my neck so that it doesn't just look like a line at the end of my face, and it blends in more with the skin. I'm taking it into my little baby hairs because you don't want it to also have a line around the outside of your face and make it be obvious how much foundation you're wearing. Even though, like, obviously people know you're wearing foundation, but you don't want it to be obvious in, like, a bad way. There we have it. I really love this foundation because of how luminous but also like natural it looks. I don't know, for me I think it just looks really great with my skin. Lancome has a fabulous formula, and they also have SPF 15. This is actually advertised as a sunscreen and not a foundation, which is kind of weird, but it is. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, this area of my face always itches. Literally always. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-Hour Concealer. I did do a review on this and said how much I like it, and that has not changed. It is like the best concealer I've ever used. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the areas of my face that I want highlighted. And that would be the higher points of my face. Also, I'm going to use it to cover the stubborn pimple that is right there. Now obviously you don't have to put on as much as I am. The reason I'm doing this is simply because I have a round face, so it's hard to get dimension in my face without building it. So I build it this way. So now that I look like a tribal warrior, I am going to take a brush and I'm going to blend it out. Again, I am putting this in the areas of my face that I want brightened and highlighted. So now you can see that the attention is focused on the center of my face, which is what you want. You want your focus to be on your eyes, on your nose, like, so people aren't looking over here or over here. They're focusing on the parts of your face that are, you know, not most important, but, you know, are best when talking to. Alright, now I am using the Wet n Wild Photofocus loose powder, loose setting powder in translucent, and I am using this anywhere that I used concealer, and this is to set your concealer so that it doesn't wrinkle and settle into fine cracks throughout the day. The nice thing about this setting powder is it does not have flashback, which means in a picture you're not going to get like a white cast on your face. Some setting powders will do that. Oftentimes they will be called like HD setting powders or stuff like that, because those are meant for video and not flash photography. So flash photography is the thing that will cause these white casts, and so if you're not taking a picture, it really doesn't matter, but if you are going to be having a picture taken of you at any point in time, make sure you are using a setting powder that will not give you flashback. So this setting powder and also the Kat Von D Locket setting powder has been the best that I have found so far. Also, I've heard that the Laura Mercier setting powder is obviously fantastic, but I don't have that much money, so oh my gosh. Don't know why I did it a second time, but I did. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna move on into bronzing. And this is in order to warm the areas of your face, because right now I look kind of ghostly, and by kind of I mean very. So I am going to take a larger brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush from the Aurora Lights collection, and I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer, Sunset Striptease. And I'm going to take it on my brush, and I'm going to go into the areas that I'm also going to be doing a lot of contouring with, but you'll see that there will be a difference. So if you don't know where these areas are, you can go and find it like that, but basically it is like right under your cheekbone. I take more larger sweeps of the brush with bronzer, whereas contour is more of a precise placement. I'm also doing it around my hairline to give back, again, more warmth into my face, and I'm doing it basically around the highlighted areas of the face that I wanted. The face that I wanted. So this just brings in some color, some warmth, without looking too crazy. Alright, so that is bronzer. Now I'm going to go in with my Ride or Die contour, and that is my Lancome Star Bronzer in 02 Sunkiss. Looks like this. It has been used quite a lot. And I'm going to take it on the Real Techniques brush that is called the Sculpting brush. And it's got that slanted top so that it can, you know, chisel your cheeks and any other areas you want chiseled precisely. I'm just putting it along the sides of my nose, not to like deeply contour my nose, but just to give it a little bit of color back into it. I'm also going to go under my jaw because I, again, have a more round complexion, and so for me, this allows there to be less of that lovely double chin action. Now, normally, I would not go in with two different contour shades, but as I said, this technically was a bronzer, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, this is again a bronzer, but this is very cool toned, and so I'm just going to go in a little bit more. This has some shimmer. I like shimmer. You don't have to do this. You don't even have to contour if you don't want to, but again, I'm showing you how to do the full face, so I'm going to take it just very lightly. And then a little bit up here. But you want to put the bronzer more up here and less of the contour, because contour is typically cool toned and bronzer is warm toned. So may that be the big distinction. Now, I still have some setting powder on my face, so I'm going to take a large face brush, and this is from BH Cosmetics. This is part of the Take Me Back to Brazil collection, and I am going to swipe off any existing powder on my face. These brushes are so soft, I'm telling you. And now I am going to take it and I'm just gonna swirl over my bronzer and contour, just really blend things in. I feel like this side looks better than this side, and that's like literally always the case, and I couldn't tell you why. Okay. Okay, if you're having the struggle that I am having, where there is just, it's very messy looking, you can always take that setting powder again and just kind of create a line on your face with it. So I'm gonna take this brush. By the way, this is a Sephora airbrush precise foundation brush, but it works excellent for setting powder, in my opinion. And I'm just gonna kind of cut underneath here, give it a more distinct line. I'll do that on the other side. little on the cheeks here, just in case it traveled to where it don't need to be. All right, there we go. I'm not doing that again. Yes, I did. I did it again. Okay. Now, next stage of face is blush. Now, some people do not like blush. They don't think their face needs it. They don't want it. I personally think I look like a ghost without it. Again, I have, in my opinion, very nice cheekbones, and so if you smile, you can see the apples of your cheeks right there. And I'm gonna take the Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink, and I'm gonna go in with another BH Cosmetics brush from the Take Me Back to Brazil collection. This is number 3. The other one was 1. And I'm gonna go in and I am gonna show you 2 different types of blush. You can, so I have it on my brush, and you can either just put it on the apple area of your cheek, or you can take it back. And the difference is that's daytime to nighttime is basically what I call it. I always do day to night just because otherwise I feel like I look kind of weird, but I'll show you. There would be just the apples of my cheeks. But personally, I like taking it all the way back. I think it adds more drama, and I'm all about the drama. I use swirling motions. This way it does not look streaky, it doesn't look like you dragged it across, and it really blends things in. Tendency to go like too heavy on the blush, and that is simply because I just like color. I like putting it on my face. I think it looks good on me, and before you know it, I've suddenly put on like way too much. So, the struggle. But I'm now going to take that large brush again from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to swirl them all together. Less of a harsh line between the two. I still struggle with getting a line, but again, blending, blending, blending. Everything can be fixed with blending. Okay, not true, but a lot of things can. Okay, I am going to go off camera, put on my eyes and my lips, and come back for highlighting, which is our final face step. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set Spray, and I'm going to set my face. This just helps everything become cohesive, and it will allow the highlighter to look better. Alrighty, I am back. I have lips, lashes, eyes on, and I am ready for our final step, and that is highlighting. I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox and Hoodwitch collab highlighter called the Crystallized Highlighter Opti-mystic, and I did give a review on this. I had mixed reviews in the beginning because I didn't really know how it worked or how to use it properly, but now I know that for best results you have to kind of activate it first before the highlighter is best used. So if I had read the box I would have known that, but then I didn't, so yeah. So I'm gonna take my highlighting brush, I'm gonna swirl it in here, get it on my brush, and go into the areas in which I'm going to highlight. This is a stunning highlighter, however it is a little, what could you say, it isn't as, like, bam, like in your face as I would normally do. I'm also going to put this in the corners of my eye. Definitely see that it is doing something. And again, highlighting, the purpose of a highlight is to draw light and attraction to the high places of your face. I tend to put it on my nose, the end of my nose, and sometimes the middle. I put it right above my cheekbones. I tend to also do it up to the side here, and it kind of creates like this, I don't know, like arrow pointing inwards to my eyes. I also put it under the brow bone and in the inner corner of my eyes. You can also do it in or on your forehead a little bit. Not too much because then it looks a little odd, but just enough to draw light there. Now, I love this highlighter. It's really good for like a subtle look, but literally nothing about me is subtle. So I'm also going to go in with the Moonchild Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, and I'm going to go in with Pink Heart, which is this one, and because we're going with a pink theme, and I'm just gonna lightly go over the areas that I did before and just give it a little bit more blinding highlight. Now we definitely have shimmer on the face. And here we go. This is the final look. I am in love with it. I think it looks great. My eyes are definitely way more subtle than I normally do, but then I put on crazy lashes and it makes up for it. I think the lip color is perfect. The contour, the highlight, everything is just popping in all the right ways. And so I really hope that this face tutorial helped you guys, gave you some ideas on what you can do with your face. Obviously you don't have to do every step that I'm doing, but I did want to show a full complete face. And this is probably a look that is more attainable for everyday people, I feel like, because I'm not wearing crazy eyeshadow or crazy lipstick. I'm also, okay, my face is obviously, you know, a full face, but you can obviously deconstruct things. You can just do blush instead of contour. You can just do contour. You can simply put some bronzer on. You can only do concealer in a few areas. You don't even have to do foundation. There are so many ways you can deconstruct this, reconstruct it, however you may want. And with that, I am going to conclude our third makeup tutorial episode. I hope you guys loved it. Feel free to give this a big thumbs up. Ignore the dislike button. We really don't need her. She is not helpful in life. And subscribe to my channel for more. I am about to film for my newest and latest series, so look forward to that. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a fabulous morning, afternoon, day, night, evening, wherever you may be, and I can't wait to see all of you wonderful human beings in the next one. Bye!